What's up, everybody? I'm Pete, that's Shelby, and this is Truck Route T Tour. And in this episode, we're headed back into New York City once again. This time, it's to Brooklyn College. So let's get in to the episode. Alright, so coming into Brooklyn, we got off the Chillery exit onto Flatbush Avenue and went right by the Barclay Center. And if we ever get a chance to deliver there, that's supposed to be a very cool spot. They have a series of elevators where the trucks and trailers actually brought down and onto a turntable, and you get into a door really easy. Moving on down Flatbush Avenue, we got to the Grand Army Plaza. And there is the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Arch. And as we make our way around the plaza, continuing on to Flatbush Avenue, right there in front of us is the Brooklyn Library. Making our way down the Flatbush Avenue on the right is Prospect Park. And right down by the zoo, we make a right onto Ocean Avenue. Of course, we got to make it around this cop first that just pulled somebody over. And we make that right onto Ocean Avenue. And we took this quite a ways down the road. I think it was about 20 blocks. And it was like going down a cavern of buildings. Then we made our way finally to Avenue H. We were given this map, but this was the way we were supposed to come in from our wonderful contractors. And making this turn, we come on down, and I was a little leery that this does not look like a possible way in. And security guard, he ended up coming out to the truck and saying, "Nah, I don't think you're gonna make that turn." So put the truck in reverse, waited for a green light, and we back on down Avenue H, back across through the intersection. Wait for the green light, and then we go back down Ocean Avenue. Made our way down a block to Glenwood Street. Made the right onto that street. Went about 5 blocks till we could get to down here to Bedford Avenue. That's Bedford coming up right there. And then we followed Bedford Avenue, which Bedford cuts across the campus of Brooklyn College. Brooklyn College occupies approximately 35 acres. Relatively small space, but this is a big city, so. And we got onto Campus Road here, which goes around the outside of the campus. The athletic field's right there on the left. And we made our way all the way around the campus so we could come straight at this entrance right here. And coming straight at the entrance was not a heck of a lot better. There was just barely enough room between the truck and that guard shack and that construction barrel that security guard kind of refused to come out of his shack to move that out of the way. So we squeezed our way through. Ended up getting over here to this pickup truck right here where our contractors were waiting for us. And we talked with the contractor for a couple minutes. He said that originally we were supposed to make a delivery up underneath one of these buildings, but that was not going to work out this morning, so we were to follow him to another location. And as we followed him underneath the first building, we got up underneath the second building, and this nice NYPD police officer decides to just obstruct my way through. Then they had to stop and question me as to why I'm driving into the building.
Why would they have you coming through here instead of having you go all the way? Because originally I was supposed to get unloaded here.
So after a small little questioning, we continue on out the other end of the building and basically out the other end of the campus. Now, I didn't really realize it at first, but this moving van in front of us is actually a crew that the contractor hired to help unload the truck. So we make a right here, and up there on the left, that parking garage, that's the Target. It's right across the road. It costs $9 to park there. How would you like that? So my guide just cut down that Avenue I right there to the right, and there was no way in heck I was going to be able to make that turn. So we had to wait, and I decided I was going to try and make an attempt down the next street, which is Avenue J. So whenever I drive in New York City, you learn real quick that you have to be a little bit bold and a little bit aggressive when you're driving, because otherwise people aren't going to just let you wait for you to decide what to do. You kind of got to force your way through, especially when you're that big. So we kind of had to force a way around that corner and just kind of force people to make room and move out of the way. So we made our way down this Avenue J and slowly made our way all the way back to Ocean Avenue. So about 10 city blocks later, we made our way down Avenue J and all the way to Ocean Avenue, where we look to make a right turn. And when we finally get that turn made, we make our way again past Avenue H and on down to Glenwood Street again. So I was to get up Glenwood Road. You notice that black car that was on the right there on the road I need to turn down? The contractor had caught up with me right
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Just gonna move?
Yeah.
and he was asking if I could make it around this corner, and he wasn't there earlier when I had to go around this corner, so I just informed him, yeah, I can make it. So we're still waiting for that car to move so we can make that right turn. Sometimes people need a little encouragement to get moving. So finally she moved out of the way, everyone else could move out of the way so I could make that turn and continue on over to Bedford Avenue. So we finally made it down and made that right turn onto Bedford Avenue. And we make our way past. There's the campus road that we turned down earlier. And this is the quad. This is the center of the college. To the right is the Franklin Delano Roosevelt building, and to the left was the Ingall building. And this was where the contractor was going to unload us. And after some thought and some contemplation, they realized that this was not going to work. This was far too much traffic coming through here, and no place to park the truck. So the contractor basically said, hey, we're going to have to figure something else out. Follow us. So we decided to, I went really, really wide this time and made that turn onto Avenue I. And this really was probably the worst time of day to be driving around the neighborhood. The college is surrounded by several schools. So we got all these kids walking to school around us. Buses, parents driving kids into school. Just busy time. And I know it's New York City, so, busy, a kind of a constant, but I think we were really asking for it here. So we made our way back to Ocean Avenue once again. Again, my contractor makes it through really quick, and not something that we can really do. And we had to wait for kids to cross, the school bus to arrive, and that school bus actually stopped right there because the school was right there on the corner. And even though we got the green light, I had to sit there and wait for the school bus to finish unloading, as well as parents pulling in and unloading. And we squeezed on through and had to make our way. There's my contractor. And he can go down that road. I can't. Make our way back down to, I've been saying it wrong the whole time, Glenwood Road, not Glenwood Street. Was able to make that turn a lot easier this time. And zip on down to our Bedford Avenue again. And we're turning down Bedford. That car had to back up for us because it was a tight turn. And back around onto Campus Drive, which a few more cars on the street this time. So basically we talked with the contractor, and he directed us to come back to where we started from, basically. And we were going to park the truck up there in that parking area, and they asked us to stay overnight so they could unload the truck in the morning. So we got to spend the night, and we really just we took the opportunity to check out the college a little bit. Alright, so that's going to wrap things up for this episode. It looks like we're going to have to make this episode go into 2 episodes because cramming all of that into 15 minutes, plus checking out the college, just wasn't going to work. So, if you like what you see, then go ahead and smash on that like button. If you want to get a subscription to our page, go ahead and click on the button right over there in the corner, the Truck Route Detour logo, and that'll get you subscribed to our page. If you want to see any other videos, we got a couple of videos up there. One is the latest video up on the channel, and down below it is the next episode that YouTube thinks you should watch. So stay tuned for the next episode coming at you, and we'll see you down the highway.